Hi you guys, it's Aging BJD and welcome to my channel. Very quickly, I'd like to cover this doll. I did make a video as soon as this doll was announced, but because I was trying to edit all of these videos and I had so much space, I had to delete it. So today, I am going to be covering what I think would have made this doll better. I didn't like the first Gala doll that came out, and I'm not necessarily a huge fan of this one. So I love her hair. Let's start there. She has beautiful hair. I don't like the plastic jewelry. I don't like the plastic bracelet. The plastic ring makes sense because, I don't know if they could make a metal attachment for the finger. If they could, obviously, that would have been the better choice, maybe like a micro earring for the finger that was like a real metal. But even then, the ring doesn't bother me as much as like the bracelet and the earrings. The reason why is because this doll is $50. And for $50, I feel like we should be getting some metal jewelry for these dolls. Let me just say that this doll body is gonna always be one of my most favorite doll torsos. I love the way that this gown sits on the body. Very beautiful. However, I don't like this strap. They should have used the same material in the fur for the strap, or they should have made the strap like a silky material or a material that had like a lot of studs or beads or jewels or something to really make that stand out. They could have also made that strap the same shade of pink that is the lower part of the dress. Some people may not agree with that. Personally, I don't feel like it's a good balance. Like there's too much purple going on up here and not enough of the pink. Could a hair accessory or could something else have done it? Maybe the lipstick shade could have been, or her eyelids could have been a lighter pink. Her lips should have been a nice shade of purple. Because I also don't like her lipstick. I feel like her lipstick doesn't match her outfit. It's giving more of an orangey pink as opposed to that baby pink, that like pearl pink. It's not the right shade of pink. I like these shoes. They could have been a bit more creative making this look really stunning. They could have made it stand out a little bit more. It's just too plain and too basic, and quite frankly, anyone could create this style and save money. I think I have enough materials laying around to make a dress like this one. Now I'm gonna move on to her packaging. I am so against the use of AI on doll packaging. Personally, there is nothing like a box that was created from an artist. If this was being sold on a shelf at Walmart, Target, Meijer, next to all the other doll brands that are out there, this doll would sink straight to the bottom because she is just too basic. She's too plain in this box. The color is nice. The color is definitely a June color. This is the birthstone color for June. So she's definitely it's nice, but the box needs a bit more contrast. It could have been the shoebox style where you could remove the upper lid and display the doll. Instead, it has like this cheap box that you would find at the store. It's giving retail. I think that they throw the members only word too loosely when they are talking about these dolls. Of course, I always say congratulations to anyone who gets the doll. If you have to have her in your collection, I totally understand. If I had a choice, I would have bought the gown on its own. I always say that. I've been saying that. I will continue to say that till I can't say it no more. If I see this gown for sale in the future because maybe somebody wants the doll and not the gown, and I get lucky and I can find one for no more than 20 bucks, I would totally buy it. But the doll is not what I collect, so I can't really diss her too hard. Her eyes match the other girl's eyes. However, I don't like her makeup. I know I just said that, but her makeup is just not it for me. It's too plain. And some real earrings would have just really elevated this doll to the next level.